let's talk about Quiana and Damodrick in this last episode of Life After Lockup. So Quiana is stressing the hell out, trying to look up lawyers so she can try to find one to defend her in this case because Damodrick's baby mama, Jawalia, is convinced that Quiana is the one that slashed her tires. And if that was Quiana, like if you really didn't do it, I wouldn't even be stressing about it because that means they're not going to have any kind of evidence against you. But she seems pretty nervous, and Damodrick's pretty nervous himself. He said that he's going to pay back over $600 that Jawalia paid for her tires. It was even more than that. I'm pretty sure she paid like $620, $650. So $600 doesn't even fully cover it. But I mean, I guess it's something. It covers majority of it. It's better than nothing. When Damodrick said that he was going to pay for Jawalia's tires, Quiana could not believe that. She's like, why? Because you're guilty? Are you saying we did it because we didn't do it, so we should not be paying for no damn tires? And she was not believing that the tires were even worth 600, even though we saw the receipts. And then Damodrick decided to get ready to go to him and Jawalia's son's birthday party, or their son Damodrick Jr.'s birthday party. Originally, Jawalia said that her sons could go with Damodrick, but Jawalia said that Quiana is not allowed to go. And Kiana's on her feelings about it. She does understand why she's not allowed to go. And I don't get why she's acting so confused. I mean, if you did key this or mess this girl's car up, I mean, I wouldn't want you around me either, especially even if she didn't do that. Quiana was just sitting there posting her pictures in her lingerie all over her Facebook and dragging her a few weeks ago. I wouldn't want to be in the middle of all that stuff, especially with my kids around. I would want to just take a step back and wait till things die down and you get on better terms. But Quiana promised that her kids would at least be able to go, but last minute she switched up, and Damodrick was like, come on, I thought you said we're going to do this for the kids. And she's like, no, I'm not going to allow my kids to be around some woman that doesn't even like me. Didn't Quiana not let one of her sons go to Damodrick's coming home party? I mean, it's kind of the same thing. So Damodrick went over to his son's birthday party, and Jawalia was making sure she let Damodrick know that I do not want Quiana anywhere around here. And of course, as soon as she's saying that, Quiana pulls up because I guess Damodrick forgot some cupcakes. And Damodrick went back. He was sitting there kind of like helping host the birthday party. Then he went to the side and he decided to give his baby mama the $600. Jawalia seemed happy to get the money. She took it from Damodrick. And then Damodrick was pretty much just telling Jawalia that he thought it was BS that Quiana couldn't come to the party. And she's like, why would I let her come to the party when we're still hooking up? And as soon as Damodrick heard that, he froze up real quick. And he's sitting there trying to deny it. He was trying to tell producers that they haven't hooked up in at least a month, but according to Jawalia, she's acting like they just hooked up the other day and they've been hooking up on the regular. So Damodrick is full of shit if what Jawalia is saying is true. I mean, I don't blame Jawalia. I wouldn't want Quiana to come around knowing that I'm banging her man. And she's like, yeah, Quiana needs to stop blaming me. She needs to get mad at the common factor, and that's Damodrick. And that is true, but at the end of the day, his baby mama Jawalia is also contributing to it because she's allowing it to happen. She's not setting those proper boundaries, and as long as Damodrick knows it can happen, he's going to keep doing it. And that's why Quiana can't trust him at all around his baby mama unless they're in like public at this birthday party that they're at. Here's the thing, Damodrick just expects everybody to be all happy-go-lucky, all healed and happy and moved on from what happened. But how can people move on when he's still actively dipping his toes in the pool? And I'm not talking about no swimming pool. I'm talking about this faucet that Jawalia claims she has. Damodrick sure has some balls too to be trying to bring Quiana around his baby mama knowing they're hooking up, because I'm sure he would have brought her, she would have put him on blast like she did without her there and let everyone know that he's been hooking up with her. She put him all out on Front Street. And you know, Jawalia did an interview with Reality Recap on YouTube recently, and she said a few things. One, she said that the producers were feeding her certain lines, like she claimed the whole line where she claims she has a faucet, that's why Damodrick can't leave her alone. She acted like that was like a line that was fed to her by producers. And she did say like she tried to go and press charges on Quiana, but nothing ever came about it. They never actually like followed through, which I'm assuming because they didn't have enough evidence or any undeniable proof that she did it. It was just all pure speculation and hearsay. And she said that I guess like Damodrick and Quiana got in this big fight, and one day he called her up and he's like, hey, I need a place to stay. Well, she let him come over and stay with her for like 3 days. Apparently Damodrick's vehicle was having some issues, so by the second day he had somebody come over and they're like underneath his vehicle looking at it, and Quiana drove by and she saw someone messing with his vehicle, so she thought someone was like trying to steal his Cadillac converter, was trying to mess with his car. Jawalia was at her house when this happened, and she said she believed that Quiana thought she wasn't there when she showed up, and then that had Jawalia second guessing everything. She's like, if she's gonna show up while I'm here, who's to tell she hasn't been showing up this whole time when I'm not here? And I guess Jawalia went and knocked on the door, and she was telling Damodrick, hey, there's somebody messing with your car. And Damodrick was like, oh, that's nothing, he's fixing my car. Then Quiana was like, well, since I'm here, will you go ahead and step outside and talk to me? So Damodrick agreed to go outside and talk to Quiana in front of Jawalia's house. And Jawalia was furious. She could not believe that Quiana was just sitting in front of her house or even came and knocked on her door. So Jawalia went outside and told Damodrick, look, I'm not going to be doing this back and forth. If you want to go back and be with Quiana, then you need to go ahead and be back with her. But I'm not going to have you living here and have her showing up and have you with the back and forth. Then Jawalia got stern with him and said, look, I'm going to tell you one last time, you guys need to leave right now. Well, Damodrick wasn't listening. He was completely disregarding everything she was saying, continued to talk to Quiana in her front yard, and then Jawalia went back to her house, grabbed some pepper spray, then she pepper sprayed the hell at Damodrick and Quiana both, and she said that was pretty much her get back for what Quiana did to her car. And she said since then Quiana has pretty much left her alone. But that's pretty much it, guys. And it was also cracking me up how Damodrick was trying to take the money back after all of a sudden Jawalia wanted to expose that they were still hooking up. But at the end of the day, Damodrick can't be mad at nobody else but himself for causing this whole mess. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.